Hi, welcome to episode 18 of our playthrough of Empyrion. So we did quite a bit off camera. Where we left it with the last episode, we were hitting up some asteroids. So we got 2 pentaxid, 2 Zascosium, promethium, magnesium, and a saphium asteroid. So if we just look at where we are with everything, we're in pretty good shape, especially on Zascosium, but we don't have a regular source of Zascosium at the moment. Now where we are weak at the moment is iron, cobalt and neo. Now one thing I did look at was what we needed for a CV. If we just go into F2 and library. So I'm going to go for this ray tracer, which is kind of a combat CV, and it's a nice little vehicle. So I started putting stuff in to see where we were, and where we're short is titanium. Now remember, we do have a T3 mine, very large titanium mine in Symos, Siena, sorry. We've also got a T3 miner on Neo in Siena as well. Iron, what I did is we had no regular source of iron, so I put a T3 miner down here. It's only medium, but that'll keep us going, I think. So just going back to F2, and cobalt, we have that T3 miner on a very large cobalt mine in Siena as well. So we just got to wait for this to come in. Now another thing I did was I did a full run of all of our auto miners, and also I put in an ATM. Now I did sell off that we had a bunch of consoles, furnishings, and tech equipment. Now, one thing that happened during our asteroid mining, if we just look in here, we bumped into a couple of gas refineries, which I didn't even notice. We just must have driven past them. But it meant that we have one here that we can teleport to. So I did teleport there, and there is a trader there who will buy things like consoles, furnishings, tech equipment, etc. And they sell for a lot of money. So I did sell off all of our stuff there. And I also did one of the platinum runs, because if you remember, we can buy platinum ore from a trader in Symos and then start selling off the platinum bars to the trader in Siena. And I did one of those runs as well, and we ended up with 185,000, which means yeah, financially we are set. Because if we keep doing the platinum runs, and when we start raiding Xirax bases, we're going to be picking up more consoles, furnishings, tech equipment, etc. So we can pretty much buy anything we want now. Now the one, just trying to think, we don't have a regular source of Zascosium, we don't have a regular source of saphium, but we can't get it in this solar system, so we have to warp out of this system for that. For that we need a CV, can't do it with an SV. We can buy saphium if we desperately need it, but we're that close to a CV that, because remember we picked up 4 large optronic bridges from, I can't remember where it was, I think it was the abandoned drone base. So that was convenient, just getting enough for that. So the rest of it we just have to wait for. Now what we're going to do, we did make an upgraded SV in the last episode, or we got it going at least. We haven't spawned it in yet, so we just go to F2 again. So here's our new SV. So let's go find somewhere we can put that down. That will do. Now it does, we are going to require some ammunition for it, and I used, the reason we went and hit all those asteroids was so that we could make the ammunition. So I got a bunch made. So we've got this ammunition here. It takes 4 types: railguns, these explosive charges here, and it also takes 15. But I also want to put 3 minigun turrets on the bottom, just because we will be coming up against ground troops at times, and it's useful to have that. And I've also got all of this, okay, we're full. I also made all of that pentaxid. So let's just get inside it to start with, and just start arming it up at least. So we just go P, We don't need the power on right now, but let's get all of the ammunition in. I'll order this a little bit later. Sorry. So we're stocked up with ammunition now, which is good. Fuel takes 12 of those. Oxygen. And pentaxid. It does this thing again where it puts us into a different locker, so we have to go down, find the pentaxid, put all that in. We need this for warping, but it also fuels our shields. So if we start taking hits, it will use up pentaxid here. So that's about it. We are ready to go. So let's just get out of here. Actually, let's just power up, raise it off the ground a bit. So let's just put these turrets on. It's just that when we start attacking the drone base, especially here, oh, I think the shields are on. So missed. Wait for the jetpack to refuel. No. So as we were, so the shields have to come off if we're going to add anything. So let's do that. Now we can add the guns. One there, one there, one there. Should do it. And we are ready to go. So what we're going to do is, first thing we're going to do is address our need for... Oh, another thing I did is I started dedicating this particular portable constructor to Promethium, because Promethium takes a long time. So we had a few thousand Promethium from the asteroids. So as we can see, they do it one at a time. And this portable constructor will convert all the Promethium without using up any fuel. So we don't have to clog up one of our other constructors inside. And I got this one on copper, this one on iron, and this one in silicon as well. Seeing as we can convert the ores into... And this one, because we picked up so much stone, I got that converting into iron, because you can convert stone into any of copper, iron, or silicon. And as we didn't have a regular source of iron to begin with, I just picked iron for that one. But we do have a regular source now, albeit a medium-sized mine on this planet, which should do. But we are ready to go and start taking on Xirax. So what we're going to do is fly to Symos, and we're going to take out one of the defense bases there. And we are going to place down 1 or 2 auto-mining devices on Zascosium, depending on them. So I think they're going to be small, so we might need 2. So let's head off. We are loaded for bear. So power, oxygen, shields. Let's go. So we're just arriving at our base in Symos, and first thing we need to do is just take a look at the map and see where we would best get access to some Zascosium. So nearest one looks to be here, but that's going to be only one mine, whereas here you got a couple. And seeing as they're small, it looks like we may have to put 2 down anyway. Now I thought there was a drone base there, maybe we just need to ping. Not a drone base, but yeah, okay, yeah, defense. So I think this is where we need to go. It means we're going to have to take out these 3, but that's doable, so let's head off. So just coming in on our first customer now, we're 823 meters away. I think they start shooting at you within about 800. So these bases are really, really bad at shooting up. So if you just get above them, they've got 4 guns, one on each corner. Very often you find that they're just not very good. So let's arm up our rockets anyway. Pushing those labels. So there's 1 gun going off, 2 guns going off. So let's just, we need the reticle to be red for them to be in range. So we're just out of range now, just wait for the shield to come back, then we just go straight down. And just take out that 1 gun, or this one. Oh, that hit. So, guns 100%. So we just want to do as much damage as we can to each of the guns. Then get out before the shields go down. Good. So we just need to keep picking on each gun until it's gone. Red, we're in range. Keeping an eye on the shields. Gun's gone. Next, this one here. I don't think the other 2 guns are hitting us now, so we can just sit here and pick them off. That one, just 1 to go. And that's it, guns down. So with each of the bases it's just rinse repeat. Now we can core the place if we wanted to. Find the doorway here, do this with the railgun. First one takes it out, and then you've got access to the core here. And done. So as far as loot, you've got this inside here, which gives a bunch of random stuff. Sometimes you can get things like armor and also cores. Now we could, autominer cores. So what we could do is we could place down our own core here, but I'm not entirely sure it's worth it. Because all we would be doing is just picking up these containers and these fuel tanks. But there are 2 more containers up here. You can't get to them though, all the way. Yes, you can. Oh, pretty close. Anyway, just jump up here. So jetpack boost, various ores. So it's worth doing these guys. A couple of guns we don't really need. Yeah, sometimes you can get the automine cores and a few other things. But also if you want a source of a lot of steel, you could just bring the whole place down by cutting out the first layer. But that's not what we came here for. What we came here for, just going M again, is to get access to the Zascosium. So let's go and lay down our core, sorry, our autominer. Where is the Zascosium? So that's 200 an hour. Now where were we? So let's just ping again. So now we need to take out these two, and it's going to be much the same, just rinse repeat. And third base down. This is the front door. More force fit. Oops, did I just put everything in? Yeah, I went the wrong way there. So let's just load some of this into here. Tidy up later. Sathium and Neo. So we didn't get any autominer cores or armor. Would be nicer. So let's just take this and go. As mentioned, we could bring down the whole place pretty easily and pick up a bunch of steel and stuff. I don't think we really want to do that or spend time doing that. So Zascosium, 1, 2, 3. So now that's our two mines. Start again. That's our two Zascosium mines. So we now have a regular source of Zascosium. How much was that? 171. Oh, hello. Okay, back to base. Actually, before I go, just came across this guy here. So this is the drone that we were scared about with our previous SV, because he would knock us out of the sky. So as you can see, quite different from the other guys. But we got the power to take them on now, so let's do that. Let's go for thrusters. be stuck now. I'm guessing we could just go in and look at its core, assuming it's down there somewhere. Looks like a generator. So now we could cut this up. Yeah, that was the SV. Sorry, that was the drone that we were worried about with our previous SV. So I'm going to carve him up and end the episode here, and see you back at base. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye.